The Newport Jazz Festival, of course, is like one of the most important jazz festivals.
Newport is a great festival to have the opportunity to get exposure.
People can always look to Newport because it has always maintained like a level of care with the kinds of sounds that it presents to its audience.
What I hope it means today is that it has taken a section of the future and brought it to people who have their own boats.
I always just think of Newport as the scene of where the cats go in the summer.
There was a real communal vibe, you know. Also there's the camaraderie amongst all the various bands.
It's not so much just the moment of Newport, what it creates, it's the moment of all those energies coming together.
In the beautiful time of the year, in summer, you know.
It's a magnificently beautiful setting.
It's such a kind of iconic space.
That stone thing that's there that people used to shoot at people from. Fort.
And it was just so beautiful looking at the water and listening to it.
In a very intimate way. Although it's open and it's out in the field, it still feels intimate.
And it's such a historic festival, so
Kind of this jazz lineage coming through Newport.
The roster of musicians and concerts that have happened
Impresses the bejesus out of me.
Monk and Miles lab at Newport.
Duke Ellington.
Louis Armstrong.
John Coltrane.
Was Cannonball Adderley.
Michael Brecker.
Miles Davis. Ahmad Jamal.
Rashid Ali.
John Hendricks.
Gary Burton.
Paul Gonsalves.
Bob Brookmeyer. Wayne Shorter. And
Stan Getz.
Sly and the Family Stone.
Dionne Warwick.
Thelonious Monk. Period.
Period.
And I got to see all these people. It was like the first jazz concert I ever went to.
It was one of those aha moments.
But the question that I always had in my mind when I see these people is somebody give them a chance when they were young.
The emphasis is now developing the young artists, the young up-and-coming artists, like
great improvisers who might not be the huge big names.
Different cultures and ethnicities and express those uniquely.
And that it shocks them in a way that brings them closer to the memory of humanity.
And so there was just this fantastic range of really brilliant musicians.
from ragtime as Eubie Blake to what folks say no time.
And it's a collection of musics and musicians that are important to the landscape of how kind of Americans figure out what to do with their lives.
Music is the antidote to fear.
but also the future of tomorrow.
The things that are happening that are new and that are still very reverent and have a lot to do with the past, and there's an unbroken link.
that's very important too, is to know your history and then know that now it's our job to push it to another place.
And feel like we're in this larger continuum of what jazz is and what jazz is going to continue to be.
You know, and hopefully it gets passed on too. I mean, we've all been watching tapes from 50 years ago, and now it's important that my generation and younger generations also get accustomed to going to a space like Newport that continues to reflect the current state of the music today.
This is the guiding light, really, for other festivals.